Okay, this will be an interesting one, if we can make it look good. Okay, let's see what we have. Well, we're first going to set this silly piece of shit, this Konica Minolta device. I wonder how big we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it that. Bit of a reduction. Add a bit of contrast. All right. Let's see what we have here to use. We have here, it's out of a Chinese Herald Property Sydney. It's a Chinese publication, and we're interested in pretty much most of this picture. So this picture here, we'll just have a quick look close up and see how pretty it looks, the colours and the shapes and all that. This is a real estate paper, so I think the enlargement, the reduction's too small. It's not going to be B4, so we're going to have to work on this. I'm actually thinking we're going to. It looks like we could. Sorry, I'm trying to work it out. I'll just try and get a little bit more intuitive about it and just line up the edge of the page and just stick it like that, and just, in fact, we've lost all our settings from, fuck off, you shit. Go fuck yourself, Konica. Yeah, it was my fault. I should have kept an eye on the controls. So we're going to make this 141.4, but basically, yeah, we've basically lost our settings, so we have to set this silly piece of shit up again. Sorry about the extra time. It's going to cost me space on this micro SD card. I've already used up a lot of space, more than usual. I did one demo that went for more than 15 minutes yesterday, so that was a lot. So it's really prolongated. So I'm just going to go in there like that. I'm just guessing, I'm usually good at making good guesstimates of where to position things and how big to make them. I'm just going to make this look interesting. Yeah, it looks good, but I like the people down below. Wondering if we're going to do something better. It looks nice. I know what I can do. I can just look at the A4 area and try to... no, I can't, because then I'll have to just make sure the people... I think the A5 area is what the A5 area, because that's where we're enlarging it from A5 to A4. So I think that's going to be the way to go. So we're going to try it that way and see how we go, because the people do make it look really nice. Looks like I think it's a computer-generated impression of how a building's going to look in the future. It's interesting how they come up with these interesting computer-generated models of the real estate that they intend on developing. You can see some of the people, but not enough of them. I think most of the people are outside the field of view. I'm just going to try. This is more challenging than I thought, folks. So we're going to make the vertical smaller. I think the vertical is going to be 100%. We're going to make it 100%. We're going to compress the the vertical. It's going to be a little bit of artistic license with this piece. So it's going to look a bit distorted, but that's creativity. We're doing a creative thing. We're not actually representing the real estate as the original people want it. We're making our own version of it, and it actually looks quite good the way that we've compressed it. It actually looks good. You know, we can get away with it. So I'm wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. I'm actually thinking it's going to be there. Even though I'm sort of drawn towards that area, I'm not sure how we're going to play it. It's not easy, folks. But that looks quite nice, actually. Our creative license. So yeah, it's been compressed on the vertical so that more of the people are shown on the image, because the people do make it look really nice piece of work to work with. So now we're just going to make our mirrored set for this. And we're just going to grab our mirror image button just there out of the field a little bit. Silly user interface that Konica Minolta have devised. So let's see if we can make this look any good. Okay, out it comes. Let's see how our new version of this is going to look as a finished piece. It's looking good so far. It's looking very nice. So yeah, real estate is a big business, and unfortunately it's become too expensive. It's become too much of a money-fucked industry. It doesn't focus on actually getting people places to live. It's just about money, and a lot of people can't afford the prices that these big real estate companies are charging. So yeah, homelessness is on the rise and all that sort of shit. But anyway, that looks really nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.